Hey guys, I'm Sietse and I'm one of the chief software engineers of Team Epoch. As you may know, Team Epoch is a student team that competes in online AI competitions. And we do so divided in teams of 4 to 5 people, and those teams pick a competition and try to win it. And today I'm going to show you the competition my team is currently working on. And those competitions are usually organized by a company or by a research group that has a problem and thinks that problem can be solved by using AI. So they organize a competition and participants from all over the world can submit their solutions and see how well they perform. So the competition that we are currently working on is the Flatland competition, hosted by Swiss and German railway corporations. And its goal is to let trains reach their target as fast as possible. And to do so, the organizers simplified rail networks into a 2D grid. And you can see one of those grids here. And at each time step in an environment, we have to say to each train what it needs to do. So we have to provide an action like move forward, or stop, or make a turn left. And at certain points, trains can malfunction, so they can stop working. And that's a problem we have to solve because we cannot plan ahead a route at the beginning of each environment, since trains can malfunction and we need to be able to adjust behavior of our trains to that. Once the train reaches its target, we receive a certain amount of points, and the final leaderboard is determined by running our solution for 8 hours and see how many trains we can let them reach the target in 8 hours. So in those 8 hours where we are evaluated, the organizers generate new environments and let our solution run it. So let our solution say to the trains what they need to do. And here you have an animated example of one of those environments where the trains have to reach their target. And you see this is actually quite efficient since most trains reach the target quite fast, so this will receive a lot of points. And the more points you score, the higher you end up on the leaderboard. And the leaderboard consists of all competitors that have submitted their solutions. So you get a list of everyone that submitted with a total reward they got for all the trains that reach their target in the 8 hours that their solution is run. Alright, as you can see, there is a baseline available in the leaderboard. And a baseline is a simple model provided by the organizers in almost any competition to help you get started. So usually it does not score well, but you use it to submit it and then start improving it with your own solutions. And as you can see, we are currently in the 3rd place of the competition. This is one of my teammates because we submitted the baseline, as a lot of other people did. And what's really cool about this baseline and the competition is that it uses reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning is a technique in machine learning where you don't have the right answer. So in this case, we cannot say to a train, alright, this was the correct answer. This is what you should have done, because we don't know that. We can only look backwards at how much points we scored and then determine what the correct strategy was. And that's reinforcement learning. So we assign points to each action and the agent learns from the actions it takes and the reward it gets from taking those actions. And reinforcement learning is quite a new field of research. There's not a lot of research done as in supervised learning. So that's really cool to get into and learn a lot about. So after we picked this competition based on our interest in the problem and in reinforcement learning, we started checking out the resources that AICrowd offers for this competition. For example, you can check out the notebooks page, and there you can find all the notebooks pasted by participants. So sometimes participants solve a problem and then they post their notebook for the solution and you can use the code. So you can, for example, use this notebook for visualizing your data because someone made it and posted it. You can also check out the discussions page, and there you find questions asked by participants to the organizers or to other participants, and everyone helps each other. So for example, if someone has an error, like here, you can post it and perhaps someone can help you solve this error. So you really use the knowledge of the community to solve the problem as well as you can. So that was the explanation of the competition we were doing and the tour of AICrowd. If we got you excited or you want to learn more about this competition or what we're doing at Team Epoch, feel free to send us an email and we'll get back to you.